Hi, my name is Rodney Ellis. I'm a fire captain with Riviera Beach Fire Rescue. I'm going to show you how to hook up the airbag system. The components we have are a controller, a regulator, an air bottle. We have 3 hoses, and we have a large and small airbag. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I would do is connect my pressure regulator to my bottle. And on my pressure regulator, I have a bottle pressure and I have a working pressure. And this is my dial that I have to apply my pressure. I like to keep it all the way to the left, which releases the pressure when I start off. I also have a knob with an arrow on it, and I want the arrow pointing towards the nipple that I'm going to connect my hose to. I have 3 hoses. I have a gray hose, a red hose, and a yellow hose. It really doesn't matter which hose you use. The next thing I want to do is connect the other end of my gray hose to the one end on the controller, and then lock that down as well. The next thing I'm going to do is connect my red hose, tighten that down, and then my yellow hose, and I'm going to just connect my hoses to my bags at this time. Now you see we have a small bag here and a large bag here. The smaller bag has a lifting height of 9 inches up to 15 tons. And the larger bag has a lifting height of 13 inches up to 29.9 tons, essentially 30 tons. So just think of the smaller bag as 15, the larger bag at 30 tons. If you were to lift both of them together, you will always raise the bigger bag first and then raise the smaller bag on top of the bigger one. All right, now that we have everything connected, remember when I said that I like to keep this knob right here to the left. Make sure it's all the way to the left when you start off. So I turn on my bottle, all the way open, and this gauge right here gives me the bottle pressure. This gauge right here is going to give me my working pressure. Each bag has a maximum working pressure of 118 psi. What I like to do is just apply 100 psi. So what I would do is I turn my knob to the right until I take control of my needle here in my gauge. And what I do is I'll just raise this up to 100 psi. So once I have that set to 100, I come to my controller, and depending on which bag I want to raise, I just identify which color I have connected. On here on the controller, you can see up and down, and you just press up, which is the green button. If I want to lower it, I just press the red button down. Same thing on the smaller bag. Now say I'm complete with the operation. I still have a little air here, still have a little air there. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to turn my bottle off. Now I still have air in the system, which means that this is extremely tight. Disconnected is with a tool, but it's too much pressure in it. So I turned the bottle off. So all I'm gonna do is release the pressure, and you can hear it. Now if you can see here, I still have pressure in here. So it's still gonna be hard for me to take this regulator off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the pressure again by applying it. Basically, I took the pressure from the bottle side of the regulator to the working side. So pressure is still in here. Only thing I gotta do is release it again. Now it's all the way left, and it's where I want it to be when I first start to hook up the system anyway, so I just leave it in that left position. So now this is loose. Now one thing while I'm still on this bottle tip, let me just show you something. You see this bottle here? It doesn't have a quick snap that we use for our SCBAs. Always make sure you get one of the bottles that we use for the airbags, our air chisels, or one of our working bottles, or one of our tool working bottles that doesn't have the nipple on for the quick connect. And from here, I would just roll up everything, put it back neatly into the appropriate case, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching my video, and hopefully you know how to hook up the airbag system.